One of the greatest benefits of living in Colorado is enjoying these vast open spaces, hiking, climbing, time with your pets. But off-leash and off-trail could be more dangerous than you know. The U.S. Department of Agriculture kills tens of thousands of what they label predators in the Rocky Mountains every year. They shoot them. They use steel leg holds and strangling neck snares. Many, like this coyote poisoned with an M44 cyanide trap, are intentional. Other captures, like this hawk and this dog caught in a steel leg hold, are unintentional. And then there are animals officially declared collateral damage. This is Casey, a yellow Labrador, and his best friend in the world, 14-year-old Canyon Mansfield.
I was freaking out. I had no idea what was happening. Like this place, I thought I knew everything about it. Like I've been in that forest, this forest, but I never saw something like that. It looked like a sprinkler.
This field, only several hundred yards behind Canyon's house in Pocatello, had always been his sanctuary. He said his prayers here, did homework, and played with his dog. Then in March, Canyon stumbled upon that sprinkler. It was a spring-loaded, sodium cyanide-laced coyote getter, or M44, set by federal wildlife agents, baited to draw canines close before launching an orange poison powder 5 feet into the air. In a moment, Casey was dead, and Canyon was covered in cyanide.
I reached down and I touch it, because you don't know it's something really dangerous. I mean, it's on, right by your house. And so I reached down and touch it, and it expels gas over my face, and so it goes in my left eye.
Canyon was sick, really sick. The vomiting, splitting headaches, and sleeplessness lasted more than a month. His dad, Dr. Mark Mansfield, is livid.
Any logical human being would get rid of those things because the risks do not outweigh the benefits. It's way too risky. The liability is my son. They hurt my son. They hurt him badly.
Dr. Mansfield and his wife, Teresa, have been screaming for the USDA to stop using M44s.
What do you need? A coffin? Because that's going to be the next thing. Someone is going to come here with a coffin, and the blood is going to be on your hands.
The Mansfield disaster temporarily halted the use of M44s in Idaho, but at least 13 states, including Colorado, continue to plant some 16,000 more every year. The Colorado Wildlife Services is a division of the USDA based in Lakewood. That agency won't say where or how many M44s they've set, but kill data was obtained by Fox 31. Last year, M44 cyanide capsules intentionally killed 60 coyotes in Colorado, along with unintentional kills of a red fox and a swift fox, an animal listed as a threatened species. Records also show Colorado has been secretly setting M44s every year for at least a decade. Neighboring New Mexico has even been more lethal, killing 1,720 coyotes, 9 dogs, and 54 foxes in the past 2 years alone with M44s.
I don't think there's anywhere on earth that these devices should be used because they're so inhumane and so indiscriminate.
Andrea Santasieri is a senior attorney for the Center for Biological Diversity. Her organization, along with others, have filed a petition with the Environmental Protection Agency to ban the distribution of sodium cyanide capsules to wildlife agents.
They're a complete threat to public safety. How do you defend that?
But the USDA Wildlife Division, who by the way won't talk to the Fox 31 problem solvers,
no cameras,
has repeatedly defended its need for M44s during congressional inquiries.
This action causes no pain and is of such a nature that the animal dies quickly.
But this outdated Texas wildlife agent training video filmed in 1975 and this Montana agent training PowerPoint presentation with its critter-gettin' cartoon raises questions with critics if the USDA is stuck in the dark ages of canine predator control.
They can't be setting cyanide bombs in our areas where we live. I can see 13 houses from the place I'm standing. I'm 5 feet from where the cyanide bomb was set. Any numbskull would know not a place to put a cyanide bomb.
By tracing federal purchase orders, the Fox 31 problem solvers discovered the U.S. Department of Agriculture isn't buying M44s, it's actually making these cyanide bombs right here at the Pocatello Supply Depot. Records show in 2016, 10,000 M44 ejector bodies and holders, 20,000 springs, and 100,000 capsules to fill with sodium cyanide were shipped to the supply depot for M44 assembly and distribution. That means federal and state wildlife agencies plan to keep using M44s, a disheartening notion to those hoping the cyanide bombs will be outlawed by the Secretary of USDA.
I would like for him to see through Canyon's eyes what he saw happen to his dog that day.
The term cyanide bomb is something USDA has in the past declared inaccurate. They redesigned the M44 without a true explosive element some years ago. We tried to give that agency an opportunity to defend its predator programs. The Fox 31 was turned down for an interview despite offering to fly anywhere in the country to speak with any person of their choosing. For the record, the Department of Ag has more than 100,000 employees, but couldn't find one to speak with us.